Why do I do what I do? Like if I'm so good at investing, why would I be teaching about it? Is it for the money, the fame, attention? So in this video, I'm going to spill the beans. So let's do this. Hi, I'm Michael Blank. I teach people how to become financially free with real estate, but maybe not the way you're thinking, because we're going to do it with apartment buildings. Now make sure you subscribe to this channel because we have new videos coming out each and every weekend. You don't want to miss it. Let me ask you a question. What prevents you from living your life to the fullest? Put your thoughts down in the comments below. What is keeping you from living your life to the fullest? You want to know the answer to this question? I'm just kidding. I'm not going to give it to you. No, I'm just kidding again. It's not going to be quite that easy, but keep watching. I'm going to tell you I have a theory of the one thing that does prevent you from living your life to the fullest, and that is really driving what I do. All right, when you go on a plane, right, you're told to put on the oxygen mask first before you help someone else with theirs, right? Because the reason to do this is because if you're not getting any oxygen, you can't help anybody else. And you have to take care of yourself before helping others. And it's the same thing with financial freedom, right? It's you can't really live into your full purpose without taking care of yourself first. Now, there's an interesting book by Bob Buford. It's called Halftime. And he suggests that we strive towards success in the early part of our lives. And during that time, we focus, of course, on ourselves, on success, on family and career. And we tend to be more self-focused during this period. And he says that the biggest mistake most of us make in the first half is not taking enough time for the things that really are important to us. And this is true. Now, one thing that Buford never addresses in this book is how to actually make a life of significance, which he talks about in the second half. How do we make that a reality? He ignores the long, hectic week most people's lives evolves around, and it leaves no time for significance. Now, I was financially free twice in my life, and went through the software IPO, and the second time around kind of with my restaurants that were cash flowing for a short period of time. And so I got a chance to talk to people around me because now I'm thinking about my purpose and significance. And they're like, dude, man, what are you talking about? Like I work 55 hours a week. I have no time to think about these things. And maybe you're affected by the same thing. You have no time to think about these things. So I asked myself, how is it possible to live a life of significance when you don't have the time because you're working? It's kind of an impossible problem to solve, so you never really attempt to solve it. And as a result, the unfortunate thing is you never really discover your purpose. I have a theory, and it's this, that your job prevents you from living life to the fullest. I know it's a lot, but think about it. You work because you have to, and there's no time left over for thinking about significance or purpose or passion. Right? And the only thing that solves this problem head on is financial freedom. And that's what I do. The real reason I help people become financially free is not so much because I want financial freedom. It's because I believe it's a necessary step to empower people to live a mission-driven life, to make a difference. I can make a difference in this world by helping you make a difference. And I can do that by helping you become financially free with multifamily syndications. Because I know that financial freedom puts you on the path to become what I call a difference maker. Someone who makes a difference in people's lives around them. So there you have it. That's the real reason I do what I do. And that is I want to make a difference by enabling others to make a difference. Financial freedom is the vehicle for doing that. It's not the end itself, it's the means to an end. And it's highly leveraged because that for every single person that quits their job to become financially free, they will influence dozens, hundreds, possibly thousands of people down the road because it frees you up to think about a life of significance and purpose. And that is the power of financial freedom. It's a means to an end, not the end of itself. So what are you going to do with it? I'd like to know in the comments, if you didn't have to work for a living anymore, what would you do for the rest of your life? What would be your legacy? So if you want to get started with investing yourself and do your first deal, check out our Deal Maker certification process. It is a very unique, proven system for helping you do your first deal so you can become financially free as well. That's at dealmakercertification.com. I'm Michael Blank. Catch you next time.